once I was at this concert, and there was this chick sitting in the seat next to me.
What do you think I'm at?
It isn't easy being the ugly stepsister.
They finished building that building across from your apartment.
Hold the calls. I'm here every night. I come up here every night.
You want to know where I was last night? I went out driving.
My philosophy, if I can call it that, has always been about the interpersonal moment.
So what I'm saying is, what was I saying?
The first time we made love, we were so scared, and I started to cry.
I know the secret. The secret to your pain. Of course, I ain't always known. See, first I had to die, then come back to life before I had the gift. You see, the captain, he had sent us up ahead to search for these yelling, screaming bastards. Of course, for the life of me, I couldn't understand why they'd be screaming, seeing as we was trying to kill them and they us. But anyway, I'm looking, right? And I don't know what it was. I must have found myself in a booby trap. I was in this explosion. This burning, blinding, scaldering explosion. Like, it seriously must have been a booby trap, because all around me is fire. Like, hell, I'm on fire. Like a piece of chicken dropped into just oil, like. But then I says to myself, Junie, if you on fire, how come you don't feel no pain? And I didn't. And that's when I sort of put two and two together and realized that I done died. I done died.
About the 60s. The 60s were obviously this totally cool decade, you know, where everybody was whacked on some major drugs, and you had Morrison, Hendrix, Janis Joplin, all these fucking heroes. Mick Jagger, okay, and in Vietnam, which wasn't cool really, but it was definitely something to care about. But that's something about which I don't know shit. I want to get whacked, sure. But there's no political content to it. It's just people getting, you know, totally fucked up and wearing tie-dye shirts. It's a total ripoff of your entire culture, and everybody knows it, okay? Everybody knows it, which is, I guess, why it's cool. It's like totally fake, and that's what's right about it. It's like, hey, we don't give a shit about anything, but we're hip to it. No one's gonna blow us any shit. Nobody's gonna pull anything on us like that Watergate, am I right? I'll bet that caught you by surprise. Not me. I knew what was going down, and I was only 4 years old. It's like politics, you know? It's bogus. This whole country is all just bogus. And that's why I voted for George Bush. I mean, the only problem, the only issue is abortion, okay? I could march on Washington or some bullshit for that, but women have a right to choose. Choices, okay? It's all about options. Think about how few choices we had at McDonald's. When I was a kid, it was like hamburger, cheeseburger, fries, shake. That's it. Now it takes a half an hour to read the fucking menu. That's options. That's progress.
You want to know where I was last night? I went out driving. I drove all night with the windows open, clear to the Iowa border with nothing but my old man's $5 sitting in that seat beside me. The whole time, it never stopped raining. Never stopped once. I look up at the windshield. I could see my face, my eyes, my nose. I studied my face, studied everything about it as though I was looking at another man. It was like looking at a mummy's face, both dead and alive at the same time. And then it changed. I could see my father's face. Same nose, same eyes, same breath. And then it changed into my grandfather's face. And it went on and on like that, changing. Even faces I didn't recognize. And then it all dissolved. Just like that, everything dissolved. And there in that seat beside me, still, my old man's $5. That's why I came back, hoping you'll give me another chance.
My philosophy, if I can call it that, has always been about the interpersonal moment. In other words, what are we doing? What can we do? These two men were my friends. Anthony was the dear one. I mean, the one who was a delight. He was fun and startling. The way he would come up with the precisely appropriate gesture that was somehow totally unexpected. But Thomas moved me more, and that's why I ended up doing what I did. At least I think it is.
There was Thomas. He was going to live after all this, wasn't he? Did the extremity of Anthony's circumstances eliminate any other concern? Was I wrong to side with the living? I know there are kind of arguments, but I had to protect Thomas. For the longest time, I didn't know what else to do.
And I had the wisdom and patience.
Not to act.
Not to be rash. But to wait until it came to me. Until I knew the function I was to provide. And once I knew, I did it.
It's my strength, really.
It's my virtue.
Anthony needed protection I couldn't grant. But what Thomas needed was within my reach.
So I gave it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I'm here every night. I come up here every night. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. I come up here and I do the best I can. I give you the best I can. I can't do better than this. I can't. I'm only a human being up here. I'm not God. That's not the point. I really don't care what you think about me. I mean, who the hell are you anyways, you audience? You call me up and you try to tell me things about myself? You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't know who I am, what I want, what I like, what I don't like in this world. I'm just a voice in the wilderness. And you, like a pack of baying wolves, descend on me because you can't stand facing what it is you are once you've made. Yes, the world's a terrible place. Yes, a war is coming. Everything's screwed up and you like it that way, don't you? You're happiest when others are in pain. Marvelous technologies at our fingertips. And instead of reaching out for new heights, we try to see how far down we can go. How deep into the muck we can immerse ourselves. What do you want to talk about? Baseball scores? Your pet? Orgasms? You're pathetic. I despise each and every one of you. See, I come up here and I make my case. I make my point. I say what I believe in. I have to. I have no choice. I come up here and I insult you. I abuse you. I tear into you. And you just keep calling. You keep coming back. What's wrong with you? I don't want to hear you anymore. Just go away. Bunch of yellow-bellied, spineless, bigoted, quivering, drunken, insomniatic, paranoid, disgusting, voyeuristic little obscene phone callers. That's what you are. To hell with you. I don't need your fear and your stupidity. You don't get it. It's wasted on you. If one person has any idea what I'm talking about,